Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I'm going to show you these clouds, how fast these clouds are moving. We got a really good wind blowing around today, but those clouds are freaking flying. Crazy. But yeah, I'm going to show you the top of that tree here at the same time. And you can see that wind is really kicking today. It's about 78 degrees right now. It's about 12:30, and it's beautiful, beautiful day. Leaves are all changing hardcore, coming down like crazy. There's a leaf coming right down while we're talking. But yeah, you look at all the leaves are down over here already, coming down out of the trees. So anyway, so today is October 15th, it's Sunday, and like I said, it's a beautiful day. So anyway, I'm doing this video early today, so I just, because I got to go into work earlier than I normally do. I did doing somebody a favor, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. Not. Anyway, I want to go over to solar real quick, and then we're going to talk about the topic of this video. So let's see where we're at with the solar so far today. We'll go in here real quick. Alright, let's see. So far we have brought in 0.7 on this one, and it's got 730 watts coming in at the moment. And this one we brought in 0.5 so far, and it's got 700 watts coming in at the moment. So that'll be picking up at this point. Like I said, it's only 12:30, so we have 1.2 in already. Yesterday we ended up pulling in 2.5, I think, for the day, kilowatt hours. And it's funny, with the adding on of the other solar, it's made a big difference as far as where we're at, what we're producing this time of year, this year. So that makes a huge, huge difference. So that part of it's been freaking awesome. And like I said, it's just a work in progress with that. But it's interesting to watch, to see how much better things are this year as opposed to the same time last year with the increase in the solar. And like I said, it's, you know, for us it's a huge increase when you go from 1500 watts to 2520. It's a big difference. I hope you guys can hear me okay, because I mean, I'm going to show you, I'm going to kick this around here again. Look at these freaking trees. I mean, these trees are really blowing. That wind is really kicking higher up. Now where I'm at on the ground, it's not that bad, but if you're looking at these trees, wow, they are definitely... Look at that freaking pine tree. Holy crap. I want this pine tree out of here. But anyway, very, very windy today. So, okay, so the topic of the video I wanted to talk about today, I had done the video on having a pacifist in your group, okay? And so there was a lot of talk about that back and forth, if you'd want to have somebody that was like, you know, a pacifist in your group. But here's the thing I want to talk about today. And somebody had said, well, what about the other person that's trigger happy? That can be a major issue too. If you got somebody that's trigger happy that just can't wait to start shooting people, that's not a good thing either. Here's my philosophy on it, okay? Realistically, if you don't have to shoot somebody, you don't want to. You want to try to keep a low profile if you have, as much as you possibly can. And that's my game plan, is to try to keep as low profile as possible. But if somebody came and tried to take what's mine and hurt my kids, I have no problem defending myself. Now, a lot of people will say, you know, I'm going to give you an example of something that happened. This is going way, way back to when I was in high school. I was a junior in high school, and I was taking electronics in BOCES. And the teacher said, how many people in here think you could kill somebody? And like almost everybody raised their hands up because it's all guys and we're cool and stuff like that. And he said, you will never know if you could actually do it until you're put in that situation. And I kept my hand up and I said, I've already tried. And he was like, what? We had, and I'm going to tell you the story, we had a peeping Tom in our neighborhood. And he would come in and he would peek on the neighbors, the people in the neighborhood, the ladies and stuff like that. Well, I had my sister, and so one night she screams out, and this pervert piece of crap had been standing in the window looking at her. So I grabbed I don't know if I had a rifle. I think I might have had a rifle at the time. I'm not even sure what I had. And I ran out through the back field, and I could see him running through the back field. And I took a shot at him. And I kid you not, if I had shot that son of a gun, I'd have gone up and finished the job. But anyway, I had already tried by the time I was 16. Now, that was an instinct to protect one of my loved ones, okay? And that's what I did. So I know in that situation, if I had to, I could do what I had to do. Now, killing somebody will fundamentally change who you are as a person, okay? And the funny thing is, with anything else, the more you kill, the easier it would get. It desensitizes you to it, okay? But here's the other problem that a lot of people don't think about. Go talk to veterans that have seen combat. One thing they don't really want to talk about, except with other veterans, is exactly what happened and what they had to do. You know, killing somebody definitely will change who you are. So for some people, you know, can they live with it? Here's the thing is, you have to be able to justify and rationalize in your own mind why you had to do what you had to do. So you make it okay to do what you had to do. It's still going to change you fundamentally, okay? So don't think it would be easy to say, oh, well, you know, I've got guns and I'm a big macho tough guy and, you know, and I can shoot whoever I have to. Until it comes down to that situation and you do what you have to do, you will not know how you're going to handle that situation, okay? It's not something that's going to be taken lightly. I would not take life lightly. Take a life lightly. I mean, I would do what I had to do to protect my family. I have absolutely no doubt about that. But to just shoot somebody for the sake of shooting somebody, no, that's not what it's about, okay? You know, S.H.T.F happens, we're going to see the true animals come out in people. Trust me. You have a lot of people have absolutely no idea. You have no idea what you're going to have to turn into to survive, okay? And you know, and I'm going to get all the people who are going to say, well, I would do this or I couldn't do that or blah, 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 blah. I don't want to even hear that, because you don't know what you would do or what you would not do until you are faced with that situation, okay? And even I don't, you know, I mean, I've never had to take a life at this point in my life. But, you know, I've thought about it a lot, and I know to protect my family, I will do what's necessary. And I think a lot of people feel that way, okay? And so that's going to be a way that you can rationalize it in your own mind. But to do that, it's going to change you. Not everybody has that in them. They really don't, okay? So that's what you got to think about too. So, you know, when I was talking about pacifists, I'm not talking about the bleeding heart liberals that, you know, want to save everybody else. No. I don't want them in my group, I'll be honest with you. Because you can't save them all. There's not a realistic expectation, you know. So, it's because somebody had made those comments as well. I got to show you this guy here. He's just chilling out in the driveway, Mr. Buddy. Flip-flopping around. But anyway, I definitely want your feedback on this video. Do you think, realistically, that you could take a life? You know, I honestly, like I said, I honestly believe that doing something like that is going to change you fundamentally. You're never going to be the same person again. So it's not for everybody, to be honest with you. You know, and you know, like I said, I don't want my kids to have to think about that or face that until it's absolutely necessary. You know, hopefully they don't have to. And you know, like I said, as their father, I'm going to do what I have to do to keep them safe and keep them protected. But it's just definitely something that, you know, like I said, I don't take it lightly. Here comes Mrs. Soxy. I don't take it lightly, and I don't, you know, shrug it off like it's no big deal. Like I said, guys, go talk to a combat veteran that's actually had to kill somebody. That's not something that they talk about freely. It's something that they had to do to survive at that time, but it's not something that they brag about. Anybody that's bragging about it probably didn't kill nobody, to be honest with you. It's a definitely a situation that is not a pleasant situation. So anyway, I definitely want your feedback on this. Do you think that you could kill if you had to after S.H.T.F. and, you know, and those type of things? I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And anyway, so it's Sunday. I'm going to jump off of here for now. Me and the cats are chilling. There's Mrs. Soxy over there. And up here, even if you can see him, Mr. Maxie's hiding. He's actually blending in with the leaves on the ground. But anyway, guys, listen, I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you were safe. And remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And remember, guys, it's STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to reach, you can do it. You just have to work at it methodically, and you will get there. And, you know, seasons are changing. It's supposed to rain later today. So we got decent weather right now, but it's definitely going to be raining later. I hope you guys have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.